No, Cowboys and Colts, which is all very rodeo sounding, right?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I don't have a suitable belt buckle for the occasion, so I'll let you handle that. Oh, yeah, that's
some more diamonds on it, though. It's just a little too much silver. Let's get to the game, if we can call it a game. Colts and Cowboys, 11-game start, the best 11-game start for the Cowboys since 2016. We start 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cowboys down 3-0. Laugh at that now. Dak Prescott hits CeeDee Lamb, who is tackled, but he isn't rolled down. So guess what? That is now a touchdown. Elbow, knee, nothing hit the ground. 6th receiving touchdown this season, tied for the most in his career. It's now 7-3 Dallas. Next Colts drive. Under 4 minutes left in the first. 1st and 10 from their own 40. Matt Ryan throws deep. Alec Pierce, leaping grab, pushed out at the 15. It's a 45-yard pickup, and you're like, oh, this is going to be a good game. That's cute. 2nd and 9 from the 14. Ryan. Ashton Dulin, end zone. That's a touchdown. Colts take a lead. It's 10-7. Numbers are easy to read. 10:30 to go in the first half. Still 10-7. Dak hands off to Tony Pollard. Up the middle. 7th rushing touchdown this season. It's now 14-10 Dallas. Minute left in the first half. It's 14-13. Colts trailing. Matt Ryan to Pierce. But that is into the hands of Malik Hooker. Returns it, steps out at the 26. It's Ryan's 15th turnover this season. I feel like he's just getting started in that category for this particular game. After the interception, Dak, Michael Gallup, touchdown. Dallas with the 21-13 lead at the break. In the third, 3:50 left. We're going to air it out for Matt Ryan. Pierce, end zone. That's a catch. While wearing a human in the form of Kelvin Joseph. Colts would try for 2. They didn't get it, so it's still 21-19.
It seemed like a game right there.
Next Cowboys drive. We're early in the 4th.
Okay.
Prescott over the middle. Lamb picks up the first down, keeps going, pushed out at the 3. Next play. I feel like we've seen this before. Where's Gallup? Oh, dude in the end zone. Leaping grab. The Cowboys are really sort of starting to pile on, starting now. 28-19, they jump out to that lead. First play of the next Colts drive. Ryan to Mo Alley Cox, turns upfield. You got to hang on to the ball. Picked up by Hooker. Hooker goes all the way. Cox obviously not happy. There were 5 turnovers in this game for the Colts. They went for 2, didn't get it. It's 34-19. Cowboys up 40-19. Ezekiel Elliott running up the middle. This team rushed for 220 yards. Cowboys took a 47-19 lead at that point. They added more. 54-19 was the final. This was a 33-point fourth quarter. Second highest total in NFL history. So with this win over the Colts, the Cowboys improved to 9-3. It's their best start now through 12 games. Just since 2016, Dallas has won at least 9 of its first 12 games in just 5 of the last 30 seasons. They did go on to lose in the divisional round twice, the conference championship once. They did win that Super Bowl, which was back in 1995. Next up for Dallas, they get the Texans next Sunday, and oh, how ugly that could be. We say hello now to Tim Hassellbeck, who's had a very busy Sunday. He's watched all of the games. So let's start with this last one of the day. And the Cowboys defense, for as good as that offense was, they put up a lot of points, but so did the defense. So what impressed you the most there?
Well, before things got out of control, Nicole, I thought Dan Quinn's group did a nice job, especially on 3rd down. You know, we do talk quite a bit about that offense, but defensively, we know they have talented players. They do a good job of taking the ball away. But I thought their blitz package was good. They caused confusion up front for the Colts. From the center over, they're working right, which means you can block 3 guys to the left, but you get the back and the tackle going for the same guy. You get a free runner right in Matt Ryan's face. Similar thing happens on this 3rd down. Center's working right, so you're fine. You have a hat for a hat, but confusion based on the front, based on who it is, walked up into the A-gap, and you know, it ended up being, you know, kind of something that they had to deal with that they didn't have an answer for. The Colts didn't. And in fact, you know, 3rd and 11 in the early 3rd quarter, they ran the football, I think, to avoid some of the things that they faced, you know, early in that first half with how Dallas was coming after them.
All right, Tim, you thought you were done. No, you're just done for this particular moment. Let's get over to the AFC Championship game rematch, shall we?
Well, it's a rematch minus Arrowhead. Other than that, almost everything's the same. Cincy, they somehow have a handle on KC. They're the dueling quarterbacks, young stars. Jamar Chase back in the lineup. He missed 4 games with a hip injury. How's the hip? Well, the hands are still good, and the hip looks all right, too. 40 yards and a first down right there. Chase up and over. Bengals moving the chains. Even though he only 10 yards, he got 40. Trent Taylor, handoff stopped in his tracks by Carlos Dunlap on 4th and 1. So the Bengals leave some points out there. Still lead 14-10 at the half. Into the third and 7. Patrick Mahomes, MVS behind the defense. He hauls that one in. Good for 42. Get some new downs. Chiefs coming out hot. Isaiah Pacheco, look at old number 10, pound in there. Chiefs lead 17-14. Bengals coming right back at you. 3rd and 3. That's a money down for a quarterback. Our boy Tyler Boyd is open and dropped it. One more time. First drop in 2 seasons. So I guess we see it twice, but he still only has 1 drop. That's too bad. Settle for a field goal, even at 17. Mahomes. Is MVS out there again running behind people? That's a great catch by him. He dropped one in the end zone earlier, too, but he gets this one, so it's another first down. Chiefs, 4th and goal. What do you have here? From the 3. We're going for it. Mahomes up, in, ball's loose. What do we have now? He goes over defenders. Are we breaking the plane? We're going to look at it and say yes. That's ruled a touchdown. Listen, inconclusive to me. Ruled a touchdown. 24-17. Chefs. Who's cooking here? 24-20. Mahomes, Travis Kelce. This is what happens sometimes when you work a little too hard at your job. He's just trying to grind out yards, and they yank the ball away from him. Jermaine Pratt's got it. Bengals get it. Good field position. Here comes Jackpot Joey. Going to float one up to Chris Evans. This one, not the other one.
I prefer Captain America.
He's Chris Evans, too.
Sexiest man alive.
Yeah, he's got his kind of beefcake calendars out there and everything. Bengals capitalize. It's 27-24. Mahomes scrambling, sacked there on 3rd and 3 by Joseph Osai for a loss. Mahomes limping to the sideline. He's not happy about this, especially after the Chiefs miss a 55-yard field goal to tie it. So it's 27-24. 3rd and 5. Burrow, good to have Chase back. Little security blanket thing, flips it out there, and he just does all the work by himself. Number 1, get me a first down as he crosses it. Joey's got 3 wins now against the Chiefs. All of them by 3 points. Nobody else has beaten Patrick Mahomes 3 times. That'll seal it. T. Higgins has got it. Bengals going to kneel. Final 2 plays, run out the clock, win it 27-24. So then there's this. Chiefs fell to the 2 seed. Thanks to their Week 6 loss to the Bills. Both teams are 9-3. KC still a slight favorite over Buffalo to earn the number 1 seed as the Chiefs have 1 game left against a team with a winning record. The Bills have 3. And, oh, by the way, Cincy that started 0-2, 8-2 in its last 10 games. So they are in good position, better than a 91% chance to make the playoffs. Tim Hassellbeck, we have star quarterbacks. The last 2 guys to play in the big game from the AFC. Please tell me this isn't true that you want to talk about a running game, because that's not sexy.
No, it's not, but it's going to help Cincinnati win football games, much like it did, John, last week against the Tennessee Titans. You know, I think we look at, or at least people have looked at Cincinnati as kind of a finesse team with all that talent on the perimeter. But look, Samaje Perine, who's not even a starting running back, Joe Mixon is obviously still out with a concussion. He had over 20 carries in this football game, had over 100 yards. You look back to what they did a week ago against the Tennessee Titans. They ran the football there as well. And so I just think there's an element of their ability to do that that's important for them to win games, not only to close this season out, but also in the postseason, because that will travel, that will keep opposing, quarterbacks that are good ones like Patrick Mahomes off the field. And I just think that it also, is you're running into good looks because of all the attention on the receivers. So I've seen something that I didn't think I would see out of Cincinnati, and that's kind of a physicality that I think they were missing at times a year ago.
You're right, and it runs in December and January. That's fine. Next thing you know, you want to talk about a turnover battle. Hang tight, because we got to ask you, we're worried you might not